What is good, people? Welcome back to the channel. KG is back. It's time for an update, but it's not of a good news nature, I'm afraid, people. There is potential injury news for one Willy Gnonto, and we need to discuss it in this video. Before I get into it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, of course. Drop your thoughts and comments below. I'm going to get into a few things in around this, and I'm also going to link the two videos I've done during this international break. So if you haven't seen them, check them out. They'll be linked up here at the end of the video. So getting into this one, people, there is no cotton wool wrapping around this one. This is from Popey, and it was reported in a lot of outlets, but Popey has a further update, so I've used his update here. Gnonto ankle suffered an injury, which meant he went off at halftime during Italy under 21's defeat to Netherlands under 21's in a friendly in Venice. Italy said that the striker is forced to leave due to an ankle problem. And you know what, man? I know it shouldn't matter whether it's a friendly or whether it's a competitive game, but it does sting a little more when they get injured during friendlies, doesn't it? And this is what we've been hoping for, isn't it? It was about having the players come back with a clean bill of health. I mean, Gnonto isn't one that he uses that much, and I'm going to get into that as well in just a moment. But speaking of which, is it going to be a bad injury? Popey did continue, as he was asked. We will have to wait and see. His one contact in Italy says it was an unfortunate injury. It needs to be checked over, but it could be a muscular problem, no more when it settles down. So there's caution. I mean, there's one thing there. I mean, hopefully it's not ligament damage, because obviously I think that would probably be worse rather than it being a muscular one. And also as well, but just the fact that Italy didn't say it was a precautionary substitution where they just say, you know, it's just to make sure that he doesn't get hurt further. That makes you think that it could be we might not see Gnonto for a while, but obviously we won't know more until maybe Daniel Farke's press conference next week. And this for me is it's just gutting news, because Gnonto's cameo before the international break and everything else with Brendan Aaronson's form meant for me, it was giving Daniel Farke a decision to make at number 10. It was giving him a genuine decision to make, and I wanted to see if Daniel Farke was going to make this decision. And now it's kind of been taken out of his hands, where he can now just go back to Brendan Aronson without even giving this a second thought. Because if he's asked about it in the press conference, was Willy Gnonto in consideration for playing this next game, Daniel? He can easily just say, yeah, sure. Sure he was. Yeah. I was going to use him after the break, but what a shame he's injured. You know, obviously he's not going to say it like that, but the form of Aronson, I've already said that when the international break finishes and we come back for the pre-match press conference, Farke will already have all the things ready for Brendan. He's rested, he's reset, he's you know, gone over what he could do better, and he's coming back raring to go for the final 8 games. I had a feeling Brendan Aronson was going to play anyway. I would have just liked to have seen if Danny Farke would have made that decision without an injury, but it doesn't look like we're going to see that scenario, I'm afraid. And hopefully it's nothing bad. I hope that this is just an injury scare and that we get Gnonto back maybe after one game, but we'll see more next week. Another thing, what I'm not worried about, but let's just say we did drop out the top 2 and have to play in the playoffs, which everybody touch wood, fingers crossed it doesn't happen, but let's just say it happens. If he's asked at, like, say, the last game of the season, if Gnonto's out for the remainder of the season, and someone asks him, you know, stupid question, but was the Willy Gnonto injury the turning point as to why that Leeds couldn't finish in the top 2 position? And he comes out with, yes, because I would love to have used him more down the stretch with the form he showed in the cameo that he played. I would have played him more. I might just lose it. I might just lose it, because we know it's not true, right? We know it's not true. So, but look, we're going to finish top 2, people. I know there's a lot of people that don't think we are. I'm still in the camp we are, but this does not help. This does not help one bit. For me, because this is not, although he's not a player that has been used a lot, for me, this was a player that we should have used way more going forward. He should have been used before, but you can't do nothing about that now. He should have been used way more. And the fact that he's gone off in a friendly under 21s as well it's gutting, not gonna lie. But we'll wait and see and get more news in regards to this. But give me your thoughts. I mean, does this affect anything for you? I mean, I know it affects a lot of things for a few of you in terms of Gnonto. You guys were drafting him into play in the 10. Let me know in regards now what you would do if he is out for a prolonged period of time. Who else are you putting in the 10? You're going to try Solomon in there and Ramazani on the left, or maybe Solomon, you know, on the left, Ramazani in the 10. Drop your thoughts and comments below. But listen, whatever it is with Willy, hopefully it's a speedy recovery. Someone that had a bit more joy on under 21 duty is Mateo Joseph. Played 76 minutes for Spain under 21s and scored a goal. Very nice finish as well. Listen, I know it's different levels, under 21s to championship football. It's there's definitely a difference there, but he did look like he was playing with not a lot on his shoulders yesterday. That finish was something that hopefully we see more of at Leeds United when he's given opportunities, more than 2-3 minutes here and there. But yeah, nice to see Mateo Joseph, and hopefully he continues getting some game time in preparation for the 8 games. Another thing that we saw, Isaac Schmidt got his international debut with Switzerland before his full league debut for Leeds. So for anyone confused, that means before a league start. Okay, he started in the cup, but he has not started a league game for us, and he's got Switzerland international honors already. So you know what? Salute to Isaac, but he did start at right back, which is something I wanted to mention. And this is going to be important for the final 8 games, especially when there's a tight turnaround in games. Even though Farke has said and he has used him more as an attacking personnel, he's going to need to probably use him at some point for one of these games if we do run into any problems with Firpo or maybe Bogle, if he's has a little cautionary injury himself. So it was good to see Isaac Schmidt. I did see a bit of his highlights, got up and down like we've seen him for Leeds. That's the thing for me with Isaac Schmidt. It's nothing that glares out to me, as I can see why Daniel Farke doesn't trust him. It's obviously what he just doesn't fancy him, whatever he sees in training, as he's mentioned publicly before in pre-match press conferences. But I saw nothing wrong with his performance. From the highlights I saw for Switzerland, he was getting up and down. He was in defensive space as well. And we might need that, you know what I mean? And he's kind of like the forgotten man now, because when everyone is fit, sometimes he does vacate the bench for somebody else to come in. So, but look, Isaac Schmidt getting a start at right back for Switzerland, salute to him. And listen, all we can hope now, people, is that the rest of our international boys come back unscathed and are ready and firing to go for the 8 games. It's so important. And we're going to get into it more next week, but these are 8 absolutely huge games coming up, and we cannot afford. We need everybody on it, and we need everybody in the squad ready to go. And they have been up until now. They have been, but this does not help with Gnonto for me. But like I say, my fingers are just crossed that it's nothing serious. I hope to come back and say, nothing to worry about. Peace out, guys. You know what I mean? One of those. But listen, people, it wasn't the update I wanted to give, but it's an update nonetheless. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Well, you probably haven't, but give your thoughts and feelings below in the comments. Like I say, I've linked the other 2 videos I've done. So if you haven't seen those, please go and watch them. And please like the video. It's free to do, and it helps me out. It helps the channel's visibility out too. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, people. Peace out.